home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. And we are underway here in Atlanta. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
On the double. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Right to the air is Richardson. Forced out wide. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 47 yards.
Back. Bronco 80. Cowboy 80.
Slam.
Warrior 70. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Atlanta.
19 Lions. Stephanie. Coogan.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. What are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
The ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down.
Come on.
From the gun, Richardson. In the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Grant. And the Lions are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. On the ground to start. bring this up to the 22. Linebacker Troy Anderson there to make the play. Second down, 8 yards to go. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. He'll drop the throw. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. First down, Detroit.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. James Pierce in on the tackle. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. There he goes. Inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 21. Good for a Lions first down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Bronco 80. Hey, smash Bronco. Let's go.
Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
On the jump. Ready. Liking 18.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And with physical run, it'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air. And I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete the last.
It's a gain of 19 first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Hey, switch! 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 Trap 50! Trap!
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And he will get into the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. That is first touchdown of the new year. The extra point is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A long one from Gibbs. A gain of 57 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
19 tight! 19 tight!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Okay, ready? Let's go! Let's go!
On first down, it's Richardson. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ready?
We are through one. It's the Lions who have the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 2.
On the set. Tag. Panther 6, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Richardson. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Atlanta.
Down.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready? Ready?
On second down, it's a Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first
Ready,
down.
set. Set. Warriors, Cougar 19.
Here's Richardson. Outside, that's Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Second down throw for Richardson. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body.
Okay,
I mean, it's
break.
one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield.
60 Eagles, 60
There does
Eagles.
come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
On the ready.
Here's second and 2.
Ready? 60 Bobcat, 70 Timberwolf. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let go.
Throwing is Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Crawford very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face third and 2.
Here we go. Go.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
He'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass caught by Oliver. And they will finally run him down. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
70 Lions.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Linebacker Troy Anderson there to make the play. Second and 7. Hill look to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 7. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70.
He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Got it. Ready? Viking.
You're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Bronco 80. Crush. Crush. Hey, smash Bronco. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
Taking off with a loose football. It's scooped up on the Falcons. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
He fires downfield with this. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
18, high there. Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, right?
Now a shotgun. Richardson. Open man downfield. That's London. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready, ready? Cougar 19, 79 Broncos.
From the gun, Richardson. Downfield, it's Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. And even 30 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Cut 19. Ready? Dragon 6, Cowboy 80.
Richardson to throw. This is caught, too. He's in. 5 hits. Touchdown, Falcons. The extra point is good. And the Falcons draw closer here. It's 21-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set up to throw. Will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Nike, 18. Alert, push, alert, push, alert, move. Set. 72. Curve 19. Curve 19. Keep moving, boys, moving.
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So, let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Ready.
Here's 3rd and 7.
60 Eagles. Let's go. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
That is caught wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. First down, Detroit.
Got it. Ready? 18 Cardinal. Ready? 70 Lions. 70 Lions.
Straight ahead with Gibb. They bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, with the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Bronco leading. 79 Broncos. Seven Pirates. Let's go.
Back to the air once more on second down. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Detroit. That is second TD catch of the season. And this is more seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Seven Pirates! Let's go now. Ready?
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Forced out left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
60 Eagles, Dragon 60. 19 tight. Check out.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. The struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
60 Bobcat. Go.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jimmy Campbell. And without this, he's going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. This defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep the score right where it is. The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Tag.
A run up the middle and give. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Here we go.
And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around. That is a gut punch, a huge disappointment in position to score. They fumble, and the defense falls on it, Greg, in the end zone for a touchback.
We see this so often, Mike. As the ball carrier's getting closer to the end zone, his mind is on nothing but trying to score. Sometimes they forget to protect the ball. That's exactly what happened here. Fumble, defense recovers it, and they lose out on a prime scoring opportunity.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard.
Tag. 60 Vices. Viking, 1, 2, 3.
To throw, it's Richardson. The rush gets there. He goes down inside the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. The Lions called their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80, Cup 19, Cup 19. Pioneer. Take off.
Richardson will look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Richardson. Catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it. With that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Ready, go!
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. This one broken up. And it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
Rush to his right. He's going to run it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Say, hurt.
Throwing, Richardson. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 2nd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Shut up. Viking 18. Shut up.
Looking to throw, Richardson. Short throw taken by Pitts. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
70 Timberwolf. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Now Richardson. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown Atlanta. too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
On the double.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Here's a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. The decision to keep it pays off. It's a pickup of 13 and a 1st down.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
79 Broncos. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the left side where he's got Kincaid. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass. He's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Lightning 18. Head position. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
He'll get this out to the left side. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Lions 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. They will make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Here's a handoff again.
Nice shot by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, will take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down.
On the double. Ready?
Now Gibbs. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
One more time, they try Gibbs. And he will score again. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. This is 1st and 10.
65 cat. Tag. 19 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
18, Cougar 19.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 61 yards.
Ready? Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
But PAT up and good. And the Falcons have cut the deficit to 5. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.